I'm horrible at computer programming, but nowadays programming seems to be the new fad. However, I'm very lazy, so instead of learning programming, I decided to make a machine which I can program, but mechanically. This is a letter writing machine, which as the name suggests, writes letters. But the letter it writes depends on the code which I feed into it. For example, right now it's drawing the letter A. If I put in a different template, the same machine will draw a different letter.
After I got the idea for this machine and started making it, I found out that there is a similar machine in the movie Hugo. I was curious to see how the machine would work in the movie, but decided to wait to watch it until I made mine, in case I unknowingly tried to copy the idea from the movie.
After inserting the template and setting the machine, all I need to do for the letter to be written is rotate the single gear. Moving this gear drives the entire machine. Rotating that gear causes these teeth plates to move forwards and backwards, close to a SHM fashion.
I say close because the mathies would realize that it would take one bar to be infinitely long for the crankshaft to perfectly imitate SHM, but that's getting a little technical.
Simultaneously, it also causes this wheel to rotate, which pushes up the code template continuously. These are the holders. They are designed such that they move along with the plate since their protrusions are caught between the teeth. All letters are formed by breaking up the drawing into a combination of the movements on the x-axis and the y-axis. Hence, for each letter, two templates are required, one for the x-axis and one for the y-axis. The code is based on these long protrusions on the template. Adjusting the length of the protrusions and the gaps between them results in pauses in the movement of the holder along the axis. When the protrusions come in contact with these long rods called the reader is lifted up. When the reader moves due to the code template, the holder is lifted up and loses contact with the teeth, hence stops moving. In this manner, movement along each axis can be controlled. This is the adder which combines the movements of the x-axis and the y-axis, and the pen draws the final output. To use the machine, I set the templates for each axis, place the holders and set the adder. After the setup, all I do is rotate the one gear and the letter is written.